Paige, a 28-year-old office worker. 2 years ago, I married Robert, and we've been living happily together. As an only child, he's very much loved by his parents. Though my mother-in-law insisted that we live together first, we managed to get our place nearby a few minutes away. But since he tends to be a bit of a mama's boy, he gave her a spare key without asking me, so she comes whenever, and it's quite a nuisance. Robert, your mom came here again today and cleaned without asking. The laundry was all folded. Can you please tell her to stop? Seriously.
Huh? Why would I do that? Aren't you thankful that she's helping you with housework?
I told you that even though it's mother-in-law, I hate when people touch stuff without permission. The reason is because I feel like my privacy is being violated. Not only does she fold the laundry for us, but she also refolds all the clothes in our drawers. It's like she can't stand my way of folding, and now everything is folded her way. It's so uncomfortable and creepy, to be honest.
We're a family. Families help out each other, right?
He doesn't take me seriously when I bring this up, so I had no choice but to tell my mother-in-law directly. She was muttering, looking pissed, but eventually agreed to reduce her visits. However, she still visits a few times a month. I've been putting up with it, thinking it's manageable, but she suddenly started treating me like the stereotypical bullying of a daughter-in-law. The other day, she was waiting for me to come home from work, and... Paige! You're late. You're going to cook dinner for Robert, right? You better. Oh, God, she's in her house without permission again. Well, I've been busy with work lately, and listen, as a woman, you need to take good care of your husband. I've entrusted my beloved son to you with a heavy heart. What? Take good care of your husband? I didn't marry to take care of your son, you know. Hey, what's with your attitude all this time? So rude. Anyways, are you going to cook dinner from now? Robert said he'll be late due to overtime today, and I am tired, so I was thinking of eating some frozen food. What? Are you planning to feed him something like that? What if something happens to him from eating all those chemicals? Oh, God, what is the issue? Everyone uses it for convenience. She also complains that my cleaning isn't thorough, the laundry is left undone for 2 days, and even says it's a pity her son married someone like me. I've gotten used to this, actually, but I feel like her bullying has escalated over the past few months. Have I done something wrong? Or is there a possibility that this sudden change in her behavior is due to an illness? I saw a program on TV recently about dementia changing personalities. Could it be that? Worried, I decided to ask my sister, who's a nurse. Yeah, so her personality suddenly changed. She became incredibly mean. Could this be an illness? My sister Phoebe has this strange ability. Thanks to that, I've been saved from numerous tough situations. Hold on a minute. Yeah, I could sense it. I wonder... I see. I wonder what she's sensing. Oh, looks like it's not an illness, so there's no need to worry about that, but seems like you'll have some challenges ahead. What do you mean by that? But don't worry. As always, continue the path you believe in with integrity. In the end, the one who suffers will be... I see. Interesting. God, I am so curious about the challenges. But no matter how much I ask, she laughs it off. Her motto is ignorance is bliss, and some things are better left unsaid. Well, it's better to follow her advice. I was relieved to hear my mother-in-law didn't have an illness, but what was this sudden bullying? I wanted to talk to Robert about this, but I have weekends off while he mostly has weekdays off, so we rarely get to spend time together. Without talking, days passed by, and last Saturday, after I spent time with my friend coming home in the evening, my mother-in-law was waiting for me again. Paige, what on earth were you doing? You're late! Late? Seriously? It's still 5 p.m. I was here from this morning, but you never came home, so I ended up watching an entire season of a Korean drama. Do you know Itaewon Class? Loved it. Why not watch it at your house? I had a day off today. I'm not allowed to meet my friend and go shopping? Friend, huh? You have one? I wonder what your friend is like. Yes, and what does she mean by that? She's my best friend from elementary school. Oh, really? I see. What's with the attitude? Robert works hard even on Sundays, but you go shopping? Unbelievable! And I'm guessing that today's dinner is frozen food again. God, why do I need to be told this? Hey, Robert relaxes, doing nothing on his days off on weekdays. No, I'm cooking today. Feeling irritated, I began taking out the ingredients I had bought. He loves my homemade Hamburg steak, so I made them and put it in the fridge. I thought you were eating out today, so there's none for you. Sorry. After saying that, she grinned and started getting ready to leave. Gah, I have had enough. I finally snapped and said this to her. Mother-in-law, I don't know what you hate about me, but why are you being so rude? Did I do something wrong? She looked surprised and said, Why don't you put your hand on your heart and think about it? You're such a clueless dimwit not knowing that. What? Am I at fault then? What did I do? I put my hand on my heart and thought about it, but I had no clue. While I was doing that, she quickly left. Completely dumbfounded, I was left standing there, not knowing what had just happened. That day, as soon as Robert came home, I immediately asked him for advice. Yeah, do you know anything, Robert?
No, I wonder what it is. I really don't know.
Right, I seriously have no idea.
Oh, maybe she's going through menopause and is feeling irritable.
Huh? I see, but still though...
Hey, I'll talk to her about this, so don't worry, okay? Oh, goodness, Mom's Hamburg steak is the bomb!
Well, he said he would talk to his mother about this, so I left it to him. I still had an uneasy feeling, though. Weeks passed, but her attitude didn't change. It escalated, actually. She comes to our house almost every day, waiting for me to come home, and stays around saying nasty things to me until Robert comes home. She even comes over on Sunday mornings, and it is driving me nuts. Mother-in-law, please stop. This feels like I'm being watched all the time, and I can't do anything. I want to enjoy my private life. Hearing my words, she grinned and said this to me. Oh my, you finally confessed, Paige. Confessed what? I was watching you this whole time to make sure you couldn't do anything you wanted to do. What? You're cheating, aren't you? I know that. What? What are you talking about? I'm not cheating. I was stunned by her sudden words, but seeing my reaction... I hit the mark, didn't I? I bet you're doing stuff with a guy in here. Since you haven't shown your true colors, I've set up a camera this past month. She then grabbed a small camera from behind the living room shelf. You're joking, right? The thought of being recorded all this time sent chills down my spine and made me furious. I can't believe she would do this. Are you serious? Without permission? This is unacceptable. I am seriously not cheating. This will make everything clear. I know that you're sneaking a guy in here when I'm not around. Even if you're not, you're probably making calls, huh? Modern cameras can record audio too, you know. So convenient. Oh, God. So she heard my conversations with friends and even my humming? I was having solo concerts in the living room dancing like crazy. How embarrassing. Hold on, why does she think I'm cheating, though? When Robert told me, I was so upset. I can't believe that after all I've done for you, you turned out to be such a terrible wife. So, I decided to deal with you by myself. What? Robert? Something struck me and I decided to take action. Fine, since I'm innocent, I'll prove it openly in front of everybody. Let's have a viewing party for that camera. How does that sound? What? If you do that... Because I spoke so confidently, she seemed to be in a panic, but I made sure that she couldn't back out now. If you do that, what? You're accusing me of cheating, right? Or are you getting scared? Wow, you're quite the coward. No, I'm not. Fine, let's make it clear in front of everyone. I then invited my parents and father-in-law to our house. Since they were all off, they came a few hours later. To top it off, my father-in-law was meeting with his brother and sister-in-law, so they came too. We were all looking at each other confused in the living room. Then my mother-in-law, who looked confident, opened her mouth. Everyone, Paige has been cheating. I installed a camera in here and caught the evidence. I told you that I'm innocent. Jeez. My parents and my father-in-law were shocked.
What? Camera? What are you thinking?
Cheating? Paige? There's no way. She's always been very loyal once she's in love. She's not the type to have an affair. We know best.
Yup, exactly what she said.
Yep, as expected of my parents, they trust me. Just then Robert came home from work.
I'm home, huh? Wait, why is everyone here? What happened?
Oh, you came home at just the right time, actually. She then reported everything to him.
What? Camera? You're kidding me, right?
Evidence is important in this sort of thing, right? I did this for you.
Yeah, but you didn't need to do this much.
Oh, I wonder why he's nervous. All right, let's get started then. Ignoring him, I pressed the play button on the camera connected to the TV. What appeared was me dancing enthusiastically to a BTS song, captured so perfectly. But then what came next was shocking. After I left for work, there was Robert in the living room getting cozy with a woman. Oh, you scumbag. I suspected something was up, and it turns out you were the one cheating. And the woman, she's our neighbor's wife. How dare she greet me with a calm face this morning while taking out the trash? Everyone was left speechless by this. Robert, no, this can't be. She turned pale.
You idiot! I'm so ashamed of you!
He grabbed Robert by the collar, furious.
How terrible!
Robert, did you really do? Oh, God, help! His father's sister-in-law was so shocked she fainted. My parents didn't stay silent either. You frickin' scum! How could you do this when you have a wife? My daughter! How do you plan to make amends for this?
This is unforgivable!
He's terrified of being blamed by everyone.
I'm terribly sorry!
Hey, just saying sorry isn't enough. The reason why you told your mother I was cheating is because you wanted her to spy on me so you could cheat yourself, huh? Bringing a woman, the neighbor's wife, in here and flirting? You're the worst of the worst. It's a divorce. What have you done? I embarrassed myself in front of everyone because of you. Oh, you're not my son anymore.
It's your fault also for believing his words and installing a camera in someone else's house. Really?
What a disaster zone. After I said what I wanted to say, my mom turned to me and said, "Let's go home. You don't want to stay here anymore, right?" Yeah. I then quickly packed my things and left my in-laws' crazy house behind.
Paige, it was a stupid mistake, please!
I heard his pathetic voice, but I didn't look back. After that, I divorced him. I demanded a large amount in alimony, and thanks to my father-in-law, he paid it without complaining. Of course, the neighbor's wife also got divorced quickly after her husband found out and was demanding compensation from both of us. And now she works a shady job. As for Robert, his parents cut ties with him after that. He also had to leave his job because he couldn't stand the shame. He then turned to gambling out of despair and, as always, drowned in debt, captured by debt collectors and forced to work for them. Serves him right. Oh, my mother-in-law got scolded heavily after that, which led to their divorce. Now she's living a poor, lonely life, repaying her debts. As for me, I live with my parents now and am finally at peace. They've been incredibly kind and supportive during my heartbreak from the divorce. I love them so much. I was so surprised by how things turned out. Phoebe, you knew that Robert was cheating at the time, right? That's a secret. Oh, I was such an idiot that I didn't know anything about it. But once you're in love, you never doubt and only love that person, right? Well, that's why you've been hurt so many times. Oof, wow, you know me so well. Don't worry, you'll find love again, and let's see. Oh, actually, in 13 days, 15 hours, 32 minutes, and 15 seconds, in the north-northwest direction. And this time, it'll be your true life partner. Really? Well, if you say so, there's no doubt about it.
Thank you for watching! What kind of crazy people will we get to see next? Stay tuned for more!